might want to rethink some of her most recent comments because she's just graduated to freaking Duchess insane. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef, the Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the news and pop culture stories of the day that's pretty much caught me eye. And oh my goodness, Meghan Markle has become Duchess freaking insane with some of the comments that's coming out of her gob in recent times. Also, who's branding her an absolute diva and a complete tosser? Dudes, you don't want to miss this one. I'm going to break it all down for you in a moment. Before I do so, though, a little bit of housekeeping. Firstly, YouTube human reviewer, I see you lurking. I'm not going to say any trigger words or anything that's going to offend your ear holes. And to everyone else awesome enough to have clicked on this video, hi, welcome, how are you doing? If you love news and pop culture on the daily served with a little bit of sass and gobbiness, which is basically this, right? Do make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And let's jump into this, shall we? So let's start off with one of the most insane comments that's come out of her gob in recent times. She did an interview with The Cut magazine. And she was explaining at the time that she was attending the July 2019 premiere of the remake of The Lion King. Now, she explains she just had Archie. It was such a cruel chapter, I was scared to go out. And a cast member from South Africa pulled her aside and she quotes, "He looked at me and he's just like light. He said, I just need you to know when you're married into this family, we rejoiced in the streets the same we did when Mandela was freed from prison." Now, whichever way you slice it, whether you like her or you don't, whether you're Team Meghan or you're not Team Meghan, right? Her marrying into the British royal family was a historical moment. It was. It was a watershed moment. It was a positive moment. It was, at the time, considered a modern step in the right direction in regards to the monarchy as a whole, right? It was an absolute step in the right direction for modernisation. We were happy. As a country, we all came together. We were happy for her to join the royal family. And we understood the importance of her joining the royal family, the historical impact of her joining the royal family. It was all positive. Now, on the other hand, can that be comparable to Nelson Mandela and what he did for South Africa, ending the apartheid regime? In my humble opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, hell no. Now, before we get on to Nelson Mandela's family reaction to what she said there, there's particularly one cast member from The Lion King that seems to be refuting Meghan's claims. Now, with that being said, here we go. Dr. John Carney, right? He is claiming to be the only South African member of the cast in Disney's recent remake of The Lion King. He turned round and he said that he believes Meghan Markle has made a faux pas. He said that he has never met Meghan at all. And he's baffled by Meghan's suggestion that his country had rejoiced when she married Prince Harry. Now, Dr. John Carney was a friend of Nelson Mandela, otherwise known in his home country as Madiba. He said that Mr. Mandela's walk to freedom after 27 years was a landmark moment, while her marriage to Prince Harry was no big deal in South Africa, adding that the two events cannot be spoken in the same breath, and you can't really say where you were when Meghan married Harry. all tea, all shade there, may I suggest? Oh my goodness. So not only is the only South African cast member there turning round and saying, well, I've never met Meghan. I never said anything like that. And I'm the only South African cast member, you know, on The Lion King there. What the hell is she talking about? He's also turning around and, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, saying it's absolutely ridiculous that she's equating her marrying Harry moment to literally Nelson Mandela ending apartheid in South Africa and that walk to freedom moment. Like, it's like, are you kidding me? Like, what the deuce, Meghan, right? So he's completely refuting her claims there. Now, what is Nelson Mandela's family reaction to all of this? Well, the grandson in particular delivered a fresh attack on Meghan Markle and urged her to pull up her sleeves and do more for ordinary people after she drew a comparison between a royal wedding day and Nelson Mandela, otherwise known as Madiba's, walk from prison after 27 years of incarceration. Now, I mean, all the respect in the world, I'm not even going to try and pronounce this name here, but Mandela, told Mail Online he was surprised at her remarks in the Cut magazine when she claimed that 3 years ago, one of the cast members told her that we rejoiced in the streets, the same way we did when Mandela was freed from prison. He declared that every day there are people who want to be Nelson Mandela, either comparing themselves with him or wanting to emulate him, which, you know, there's no problem doing that, right? If anything, that's quite noble. It's Nelson Mandela is certainly a life to look up to try and follow or be an inspiration for then you to do good in the world, you know what I mean? So fair play, okay. But he told the Times that his advice to the former actress was, get out there, pull up your sleeves and better the lives of ordinary people in England and in the United Kingdom. Adding that for the personality she is, she can do a lot of good in the global community by adopting the causes that Madiba Nelson Mandela championed. Oh, Meghan! My opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. Nelson Mandela's family, the grandson there, is turning around and saying, lass, don't just be comparing yourself to Nelson Mandela. Do better, screw the words, and actually take action in the world. And then maybe you could compare yourself to Nelson Mandela. Maybe. But, lass, words is cheap. Action is where the real currency is for this world. Is kind of the vibe that I'm getting from Nelson Mandela's grandson there. Now, this follows on to our friends down in Australia. Oh my goodness. So there was this Sunrise host called Natalie Barr, right? And she had something to say about what Meghan Markle has said here. She had a reaction. Now, she's known for her more conservative broadcasting style, but apparently she was uncharacteristically candid this week, as she told a co-anchor, David Koch, that she couldn't even stomach getting through the whole article. The you and me both, lass. However, she says, I think in Australia, we'd say she's just full of it. She's a tosser. She's a total freaking tosser. Take the freaking out because she didn't say that. She's a total tosser. That's how we would describe her. I just can't. The way she speaks, she added. Now, in Australia, tosser is a mild insult slang used to describe an obnoxious person. However, because she's a Duchess of England and the UK, we use this term as well. What does it mean for us? Well, just to prove it, on Google, a stupid or unpleasant person. Opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. What an absolute absolutely appropriate description for Meghan Markle. Oh my goodness. Complete tosser. But the video doesn't stop there, because guess what? She's also been called a diva, and Meghan Markle freaked out when she was called a diva. By who, you say? None other than Queen Diva herself, Mariah Carey. She says, in the second episode of Meghan Markle's new podcast, Archetypes, Mariah Carey said that Meghan gives us diva moments sometimes. Discussing what it means to be and to be called a diva, Mariah Carey says, you give us diva moments sometimes, Meghan. And Meghan's like apparently surprised and replies, I do? What kind of diva moments do I give you? And then Mariah Carey said it's mostly down to the look. Later in the podcast, Meghan said that I didn't see that coming. She added, but that aside, it was all going swimmingly. I mean, really well, until that moment happened, which I don't know about you, but it stopped me in my tracks when she called me a diva. You couldn't see me, obviously, but I started to sweat a little bit. I started squirming in my chair in this quiet revolt, like, wait, no, what? How? But? How could you? That's not true. That's not. Get your freaking words out, lass. Why would you say that? My mind genuinely was just spinning with what nonsense she must have read or clicked on to make her say that. I just kept thinking in that moment, was my girl crush coming to a quick demise? Does she actually not see me? Meghan added that Mariah Carey must have felt her nervous laughter as she jumped in to clarify what she meant. Because when apparently Mariah Carey said diva, she was talking about the way that she dresses, the posture, the clothing, the quote-unquote fabulousness as she sees it. Meghan says that she meant diva as a compliment, but I heard it as a dig. I heard it as the word diva as I think of it, but in that moment, as she explained to me, she meant it as chic, as aspirational, and how one very charged word can mean something different for each of us. It's mind-blowing to me. Is she a total tosser? Yes, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. Is she a total freaking diva? Yes, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. Is she a diva in terms of her fashion? Oh, hell yeah. Like, when she's out and about and the press is recording what she's wearing and, letting us know what she's wearing and the brand she's wearing, this, that, and the other, complete diva style. She's wearing Dior, Armani, like all the top designers. That is diva. That is, right? Is diva fashion. Fair play. However, is she also a diva in terms of her mind, the way she acts, the way she is, this, that, and the other? In my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. Hell freaking yes. Because she wants a freaking cake and eat it. As I've always said all along, she left the royal family because she wanted a quote-unquote private life, this, that, and the other, and couldn't survive the glare of being in the royal family, this, that, and the other. Yet, when they leave, they do that massive Oprah interview, spouting out wild freaking claims that increases the public glare on them even further. And now she's got her own podcast and they're doing this for Netflix and all this lot. What happened to this private life that she wanted all along as a reason to leave the royal family and take Prince Harry with her? Where did that go, huh? No, she wants her cake and she wants to eat it too. Total diva, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. And I would certainly agree with that Australian broadcaster down under, a total complete tosser as well. However, enough with my gob. It's time for your gobs. Comment down below. What do you think about Meghan Markle? All comments obviously are welcome. And if you love this video and love news and pop culture stories on the daily served with a little bit of sass and gobbiness, which is basically this, right? Do make sure you click on that subscribe button, like, share, comment, all of that good stuff. And until the next time, you guys, laters!